Okay. It's a sick look, front look that you love. What I really love is like the honestly, I love the back of a lot of Mustangs, and yeah, the front is also really cool. The circle headlights, are so cool. That's also what I love about like the old Datsun Skylines, like the really old Skylines. Yeah, like a 240. The 240s look so cool. Even the 180s, the himetomes. I actually forgot what they call them. Those are so cool too. I really like those a lot. Boom. I should not be making twists. I'm gonna try not to make twists because it's already 4:12, and I want to make this dough faster. They just heard about getting called on to weird stuff about SWAT because they're about to make a crazy. They're about to make a game, not a crazy game. A game that's realistic and it's a SWAT game, and it's gonna have some interesting topics that I don't really didn't hear properly. So one of them is gonna be like a school shooting one, a pedophile one. So that's sounds pretty cool, like as a game concept. As in like you're gonna stop it as a SWAT member. But anyway, they were talking about it, and I have a family member who is a SWAT member. And a funny thing that happened was there was a situation that happened near their home, right? And they were away from home. They were at work. They get called. He goes down to that place. He realizes like, oh, they're pretty close to like where he lives. And there's a thing where a guy he busts the door open. The guy like confronts him because he's the guy who like opens the door. He runs in first and he confronts the guy and he punches the guy square in the face, breaks his nose, and it continues the raid on the guy's house. And then a couple months later, the guy like got out on bail, and he was just walking around, and my family member like saw him just like walking down the street, and he was like, "Hey man, sorry about the nose. How you doing?" And like they just had like a small conversation, and like it was like awkward. He said it was awkward, like having to talk to him, but he was like, "Yeah, sorry about the nose. It's part of the job." That was a funny story that my brother told me. Did he have a shield when he entered? I don't remember the story, but when I got picked up in his car. Whenever, well, he drives around, right, and he has like this. He has his SWAT like, blacked out Tahoe, and in the back seat is the battling ram for the door ram. And it's like 70 pounds, and it's always funny. Like I don't know if I have to sit in the back seat, like my sister and him are in the front seat. I just let them sit in the front, and then I sit in the back, and my feet are on top of a battling ram or door ram, and it's like really funny. He's either the breacher or he's the guy who follows the breacher, like or the guy who busts the door open, and then he's the first guy in. Yeah, I don't know if he has a shield or not, but either way, he punched a dude in the face. That's all that happened, and then he saw him a couple months after, and it was funny. DJ Oldenburg. Good morning from Germany, my donut friend. Hello, hello. My German friend. Hello. Guten Tag. What time is it over there in Germany? I have a friend who's actually in Germany right now. I don't know how long they're staying there. It seems like they're staying there for a while. It seemed like an interesting little thing. I have another friend who's in Germany. He's currently deployed over there, training, doing a lot of jumps for the army. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. He wants to become a ranger, but because of the situation hold on. He's actually close to coming on leave, but because of the situation in Ukraine, he's not really able to go off on leave. But his actual leave may come in December on Christmas, but then there's a possibility that he doesn't actually leave Germany, but he's like taking off from the military army. He's just like doing like a trip around there in Germany, but he can't actually leave Germany. And then I had one friend who was in Poland for a little bit, and he actually just came back recently, and I saw him at the gym. He was my wrestling captain, my wrestling team captain, and one day he was showing us how to do a hip toss. It's a very classic move in wrestling, very popular. You'll see a lot of it. People who don't really know how to wrestle will always attempt to do a hip toss. But he was really good at them, and he was showing one of the setups for them, and he got me like just showing it like as a demonstration. He did it to me perfectly. Hip tossed me. I go over his hip, right? I land, and he shows how to finish it, which is when you finish it, you just slam the person on the ground and you land with all your weight on the body. And I completely gassed out, like all my air popped out, and I couldn't breathe for like a solid for like 20 seconds. Like literally I thought I was gonna die, and everyone started like laughing and like looking away from me, and I'm like, guys, I still can't breathe, help me, like I'm about to die, like I don't understand what's happening. And then I was okay, and I was like, that is crazy that just happened. And I was like, I guess that's normal. And they were like, yeah, it's normal, that's why we weren't worried. And I was like, shh. I was worried. What a crazy experience I had in wrestling. 4 billion to, by the way, it's pretty crazy. I was watching this crazy video on how Nixon messed up the particle accelerators. So there was you know how like there's particle accelerators, right? America at one point had 4 of them. And we had the Physics Society, right? They had found out, physics, I don't know. People who study physics, they found the quarks, right? They found some quarks. They had theoretical quarks. They found some of them at some United States labs. France and Germany have a shared place called CERN. Everyone knows CERN, right? It's a big plot point in Science Gate. Everyone knows that one big particle accelerator. The United States had a proposed one at like 80,000. It was like gonna be like a couple billions, I think. Like $8 billion or something like that. And it was because of Nixon and the Watergate thing, it like destroyed the possibility of that happening. I don't know. It was an interesting video I saw it was like a video essay on it. I was like, that's pretty crazy. And like one of the points out of it was like, so that's a lot of money, right? Like for one science thing that like, yeah, we understand. And it was gonna be crazy, like 30 miles wide. Like that's how big the circle was gonna be. I also learned how a physical accelerator like kind of works. It's pretty cool. I didn't watch the video in full, so I don't really know the full story. All I know is that particle accelerator did not get built. Yeah, Sir Tony. That's yeah, sad to hear. I don't really keep up with anything political, mainly because not that I don't care. I don't got enough time for it. I mean, I don't know. Like, I was thinking about this yesterday, watching a ton of Amber Heard, Johnny Depp videos. Well, I spent probably like 45 minutes listening to just like XQC and what's his name, Moist Critical talk about Amber Heard and stuff. And I was like, I'm enjoying myself. And I was thinking like, oh yeah, there's like a whole like war effort happening right now. I'm like, I think I'm interested in Amber Heard and Johnny Depp a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to, you know, trying to be nice, you know. But I'm not trying. I don't know. just how it is, man. That's just how it is, man. Alright, I'm going to now put the donuts in the proof and get new thing, and I'm gonna call Sky now. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Call Sky. And then I may have to call Luke because Luke hasn't texted me yet, I don't believe. Or I can check it. Hello? Hello? Let me try and call Luke real quick. Thank you for the follow. Let me get your name in a second. Luke is probably awake, and he probably left his phone on his bed, and I'm probably waking up his fiance, and I shouldn't be doing that. But Boopster, thank you for the follow. Hello. Please leave your message for this person. I'm gonna text him wait ? And then if he gets to his phone, he'll get to his phone. And we'll have to see. What the hell? What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this. Hoopster, hi there. How long have I been making donuts? Oh my gosh, I haven't gotten this question in so long. It's actually been 1 year, and it's May actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's May. I started in March. This is the fifth month. 2 months. 1 year, 2 months. Well, I've been training since I was like 14, so 4 years I've been training, but I've only been making donuts like this way for like or like being like the main guy, I guess you could say, for 1 year and 2 months. I only got good like 6 months ago, barely, kind of. All right. Where am I located? Country state. Louisville, Kentucky, is the city state actually. Um, United States, I guess Kentucky. What am I? Oh, okay. So I was listening to this the podcast, right? And they talked about something that like kind of made like kind of like spoke to me a little bit. You know, I used to be. I mean, I still am a Joe Rogan fan. Like, I listen to podcasts pretty often. Some of the podcasts recently, they're just kind of mid. Like honestly, just mid. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Sorry, my bad. Some of them are just kind of mid, so I haven't been watching a lot of them, or listening to a lot of them. The one with Christina P, the new one, is really funny, and I really enjoyed that one. Christina P is just like a great personality. She's a comedian. Krasinski is her last name, so but she just goes by P because no one can say it properly. I'm pretty much Russian, so I can just say it. Not really. I just know how to pronounce Russian names because I'm cultured like that. But there was something that was like kind of like angering a little bit, and I listened to it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a feeling I haven't felt in so long. Like this feeling of like, my gosh, how dare the U.S. government do this, right? And it's, I'm not gonna get into what it is, but I heard it and I was like, there is a thing of being slightly mad brings you a sort of like like it's a part of your brain that like actually really enjoys being kind of mad. there was there's a study done at somewhere. Andrew Schumann talked about this on the Jocko podcast last week, and I listened to it. And he mentioned that it was either Stanford or Harvard. I don't remember which place it was. It was back in the day when you were allowed to do crazy stuff like this, where you could stick probes in people's brains, and then you can press buttons, and they get to control like what feeling they're feeling, and they can just keep repeating it. And a lot of people, instead of, they found like the happiness place, right? You can really just drop serotonin into your brain, or you could drop other things into your brain, right? And what a lot of people chose was the part of the brain where you just get like slightly angry, like slightly flustered, but it's like a nice feeling almost. Like it like gives you it gives you a lot of motivation to like do something, you know. But if you're like really mad, you're just like angry, right? But they just wanted to be like a little angry, a little flustered, and that's what they wanted. You're at 20 minutes from the Evan Haters podcast. Oh, actually, I'm not. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw it like released. I'm gonna watch it or listen to it, but I haven't started it yet. Yeah, and next time you're out that way, you'll stop in. Oh, for sure, for sure. I appreciate it. Take a picture. Sorry for not being here as much today. You've been playing with your cat. No problem, man. Enjoy playing with your cat. I'm not really talking that much. A little bit, but not too much. Liu wanted me to go rent him The Purge. We have HBO Max, which The Purge is on HBO Max, and he just all he has to do is watch it in the living room TV, and he didn't want to. And I was like, dude, I'm not spending $5 for you to just not move one room. You're gonna move you're just gonna go watch the movie in the living room. Don't waste my money by watching it in your room. So I was able to convince him, so he started watching it. I don't know if he finished it because I went to sleep while he was watching it. I know he watched a little bit. But I went to sleep, so I don't know if he finished it. Okay, Luke is on his way. Cool. I should put. How many batches am I making? I only make 2 batches. That's actually less than the first one. Universal, donut for your birthday tomorrow. You have copyrights in this idea. A digital donut. How would that work? I write it. I don't do art, sadly. I'm not artistic. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna buy a guitar. I'm gonna teach myself. I'm gonna spend at least 10 minutes a day stringing chords and learning how to play the guitar. And I'm gonna learn how to play it like a corrido. So like that. Yeah, baby. I really, really badly want a guitar. Like I actually want a guitar. Because I feel like it's such a cool thing to like be able to do. I've always wanted to play an instrument, and I feel like it's kind of like a hard thing to. It's like it enlightens you into like understanding music. Because I hate when I'm listening to something, I can pick out something about the song, and I'm like, oh yeah, that part was really nice. And then whenever they produce a song, they add a lot of effects to it, and then I just lose that instrument into other instruments, and I'm like, well, if I just knew how to play that instrument, I could probably be able to pick it out better. And I was like, I gotta get it. Acoustic, you presume? Actually, yes, I do really want acoustic, but I wanted to ask people on stream. So look, there's classical, the nylon strings versus an acoustic guitar. The stronger notes of an acoustic guitar seem to be a little bit more to the music that I like. The music that I like generally has like stronger chords, or I don't know, I don't really know the difference. Like I can't tell the difference between an acoustic or a classical, at least not yet. The goal is that I will be able to. But I wanted to ask you guys. Now look, there's a thing about like strong fingers. Like it takes stronger fingers to play an acoustic. I got some strong fingers, dog. I got some strong fingers. Okay, I don't care if it's steel. Okay, it can be titanium. I don't care. I'm playing it. And I know I'll learn with a pick first because I don't know. I'll do whatever makes more sense. Show me the guitar you buy. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm buying. I'm gonna go to a pawn shop over there, and I saw a really nice looking guitar. I think it's for like $100 and something or $200, just under. And I know like entry level guitars are around $160, $150. So I feel like if I spend like a little bit more, I feel like I'll probably get a really good guitar. String size based on bendability and sound. And they say like using a pick on a classical guitar or nylon string guitar gives it like a really harsh sound. It doesn't sound like it should. So I'll try to make sure I get the right size. You can't seem to find a motivation. You could just do 10 to 20 minutes. Listen to music. Listen to good music. Start getting to things that motivate you. To be honest, me myself, I've lost a lot of motivation myself in staying strong and trying to work out more often. And losing weight, I don't know. It's like hard for me to find the motivation. I'm like, it may be the Evangelion effect. It may still be that. I'm gonna allow the mixer to mix only a little bit longer, and I'm gonna pull it off the mixer, and I'm gonna count the holes. I was thinking about messaging Hodge about a guitar, but I feel like Hodge probably hasn't touched a like regular a regularly priced guitar, or someone who is broke, or someone who doesn't want to buy an expensive guitar. Also, I saw this super cool thing where this guy, he loosened all the strings on the guitar, and then he put like a metal piece of piping in there, and like in between the strings and the like the little like strings, right, or the little like in betweens, and he made it sound like a Japanese koto. It didn't sound exactly like it, but it sounded really cool. It had like such a cool, nice sound to it. And if I were to get multiple guitars, I would definitely make one of them. Like 100% into it. Alright, you know what I mean? Yeah. I saw it on YouTube, on like a YouTube short. It was so cool. I don't need an expensive guitar. What do you think is a solid price for a guitar? You'll be playing Battlefront. Yell if you need to. Okay. Got you. Thanks, man. Hard to say because you don't know U.S. currency that well. Oh, okay. You're in Australia, right? Is that true or no? I forgot. Nothing is rusty. So just make sure it's not rusty, okay? Don't need an expensive guitar. And honestly, second is good. Just make sure it handles. Nothing is rusty. Okay. Make sure it handles. How would I make sure it's handled? And then I also need to find a video of like how to tune a guitar, so I make sure it's in tune. The head and neck are in good condition. Okay. It's almost done. What? Oh my gosh. There was something like. Okay. I saw something, I had like a coming to God moment in there a second. Alright, I just learned to be able to tune the guitar by hearing. There was a little fly flying around, and I saw the little fly, and I thought it was like a baseball, and it just like flew to my face, and I was so scared. I had like no idea what it was, but like I realized it was just. I probably look crazy on screen. Okay. The mixture is about to be ready. I should just do everything. I gotta turn on the fryer and remove everything out of the fryer. Okay, it's about to. can I get a peek of those cake donuts for sure? That's crazy that I did not put them on a tray yet. So hold on, I gotta be a little second, and then get a and a pentatonic scale, chords practice, transitions, pull-outs, hammer-ons, alternate picking is a big one, plus strumming. I'm gonna screenshot that because I don't understand anything you just said, but I'm gonna attempt to learn. Good morning. It's crazy that you don't have long hair right now. You look great. You have like such a like Chad look. I told Luke he looks like a Chad, like the definition. And now if you were just like 500 pounds more, you would just look like a Chad. All your what has meaning?
Dreams have meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like pulls out his skull. The dream I had when I was younger, I told my mom about it. I was having a dream that I was just sitting there and chilling, and all of a sudden I feel something in my ear, and I like do that, and I look over, my brain fell out of my ear, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, that is supposed to be right there. How am I like able to know what's going on right now? Because I watch a lot of Rambo every time there's a headshot. I was like, I ain't got a brain though.
I had a dream that I was smashing last night. I had a dream I was smashing, and I don't know what happened. I think I knew it. And I had the process of time. Like I knew it was like a large amount of time that I was smashing, but I never finished. And then but like the dream was it didn't just end like before I got to have like all my fun. It ended, as in like I think we arrived here at the donut shop and I had to leave to go to work. Like someone was driving the car, and okay, this is such a crazy dream. All dreams have meaning, and I was smashing.
Yeah, the meaning of that dream,
They get no. Hey, bro, dreams are an inspect to alternate realities, and that was an alternate reality. I was like getting some buzz. I'm very dedicated to buying a guitar. So I'm gonna buy guitars soon. I may go to the pawn shop and buy whatever they have.
Yeah, I got up. I know how to play like 30 seconds of one song.
Yeah.
Like everybody that has a guitar. I'm taking the day off.
Okay, I see.
We have 4 dozen at 5:30. But it's 2 dozen glaze, 2 dozen chocolate.
Okay. I actually made a lot of glazed chocolate, so that works. I'll get the little siblings will be here. They'll do it.
On, put a shirt on, grabbed a hair tie, hit him with one of these, and I was like, damn, hey, doesn't it?
That song's. Oh, you're taking another one. There was songs.
You know what you don't do?
Good morning, Flowerson. Let us see, Luke. Luke's about to call in. Also, don't fall for any of these online guitar teachers. For the price, they are not useful. What I was gonna do is I was going to. Oh my gosh! Squat down a little bit. There you go. You used to have this luscious hair just like me.
It'll be back.
It'll be
But
back.
now that it's short and I don't have to deal with shit, it might not be back.
Well, you'll forget about it in the 8 months it'll take for you to grow it. No, what I was gonna do is just watch a shit ton of free tutorials and then just quit. Just quit eventually. I probably will. I probably will just quit eventually. I'll like get my inspiration anytime I see Hodge or I see Tan or Dazu like do their work, and then I'll be like, you know what? I want to be like them at some point. I want to have their skill level, and then I'll just continue doing it for a couple months and then stop again. You know, that kind of deal.
Just being honest.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Hey Siri. Call Sky. What happened last night?
Not sleep.
I see. I had a thing where instead of just like not being able to sleep, I just didn't want to sleep. Like I had the thing of like, I just want to watch YouTube. Like that, like whenever like you need to go to sleep before school, and you just like I want to watch YouTube. And I had that. I was watching Sea Dog VA. You see that clip I sent you on text messages? You are Latino. I am white. We are not the same.
Last night I laid down and I was like, the second my alarm goes off, I'm up. It's over. I'm just getting straight up. And I woke up and I was like, oh. And then I rolled right back over.
I had the dream where I was smashing. I woke up and was like, God damn it. And I got up, I took a piss, and I looked at my phone. I thought it was already time to get up. I thought my alarm woke me up. And I looked at it and it was only 9 o'clock. It's like, the hell? And I slept for 3 more hours.
I don't know what I did while I was sleeping, but my shoulders fucking hurt.
You think you can, you want to go rock climbing Monday? You still up to it?
Huh?
You want to go rock climbing Monday? Lee wants to do something on Monday. He wants to go back to that place we were walking around.
The house?
The Highlands, yeah.
I'm going rock.
Yeah, I told him that's where, it's in the same spot. But it's like, someone has to take him back. We get the thing where we go in the early morning and then you and me just go back after later.
I was thinking about going at like 8 or 9.
8 or 9? Yeah, so none of those places will probably be open. I mean, we could probably just like go somewhere to eat. Like we pick up the kids, go somewhere to eat, and then we drive back to the Highlands. We walk around and shop around.
I'm also thinking about you taking me off the family plan, and I'm gonna just get a membership at the rock climbing place.
How much is the family? Well, I mean, it depends how fun it is. That's how much is the family plan over there?
130 something, but you can have like infinite family members come with you.
We just gotta find someone that has a big family. I guess, but like the main family head has to always be there or something. Or like people with like the last name has to be like, yeah, it's my family, and then just. I don't
I
know.
was just gonna get the regular membership. Like the regular membership is the 64, I think, for one person, but the family plan you can do like 130 and just pull up with 10 people every time.
Yeah. But it's still cheaper if we just go. I mean, if it's like $15, if it's only $15, we go like once every. If you go once every week, it's still cheaper to pay $15. Yeah, $15 once a week if we decide to do that.
But I'm gonna go more than once a week.
Hey, bro, if you want to do that, I'm gonna just start going back to my MMA gym. I have no like I went to see last night. I was like, I have no motivation to do anything because you weren't here. We were at pizza, and you weren't here, so we didn't get any pizza. But I was like, I'm gonna eat like two. I mean, once, 2, 3 slices later. I'm like, damn, it's 1 o'clock. I gotta go to sleep soon. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna go to sleep. So I go home. I'm like, I got enough time to run. Nah, I'm gonna just sit in my bed for real.
It's just so fucking fun to be climbing them rocks. And I want to be the motherfucker that's like, oh, D8? It's cake. We climb that bitch. And they have that little gym there that I can squat in and then do nothing else because I'll be too lazy to.
You're gonna get some crazy forearms.
Huh?
You're gonna get some crazy forearms.
Oh yeah. Nobody's ever gonna beat me in arm wrestling yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not like you could now, but
Oh, of course.
whenever we went to where the fucking I think it was the right conference actually. Fucking arm wrestled Devin and won, and then him and JT arm wrestled, but they arm wrestled right-handed, and Devin won. So then I arm wrestled JT left-handed, and I won. So JT just got destroyed by me and Devin. But him and Devin were like this for like 30 seconds.
Left arm?
Right arm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, JT was keeping up with him with his bad hand. But you know, I beat JT with my bad hand as well. Which was That's fine.
All right. That is shorter than yours. I have no idea what you're saying. Oh, Luke's hair is shorter than your hair, Pancake. Go on. Your advice is to learn and remember the chords, and importantly, improvisation through chords. Okay, because basically they're just the main different chords that can be applied all over the neck of the guitar. This is a great video to watch and learn once you learn the chords. Cage System AFYI. Can you send it to me on Discord? And so I want to take my guitar Like the way I want to learn guitar is kind of the way I learned how to box. Kind of learn the very basics and learn how to improvise. Boxing, all it is learning how to improvise. And so, learning how to dance. It's like learning how to dance, where you just make up moves based on the rhythm. So I want to learn how to learn guitar kind of like that way. And that's how I've kind of learned everything actually. Like, I feel really wish I kind of learned boxing when I was a lot younger to like learn that lesson. Yeah. Just join that Discord and then you'll be able to message me through there. Or you can even put it in the music section. Just send it directly into the music channel, and it'll be in there.
I saw the trays. I was like, damn. I gotta move the damn trays now too.
Did you grab your toes?
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm not just good. Bad do our meal because we were stupid.
Where is it?
I'll go grab them.
I'll grab it.
They're in the tip jar. It's $20.
Okay.
I even grabbed an extra $1 out of my car just to make it an even 20, so it wasn't 19.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Dude. You want a drink?
Luke, you want a drink?
No, I'm good. I just had a Discord.
All right. Cage system. So what does a cage system mean? I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm just being honest. I may sacrifice making upper fitters just so I can just keep rolling donuts. Because like there is a loss of money due to not making upper fitters, but there's the amount of time it costs to make an upper fitter, especially in the early morning. Comparatively, the amount of time it takes to make an upper fitter compared to how much much more dough I can roll is substantial. Cage, C major, A major, G major, E major, D major, common chords. Okay. All these can be applied along the neck of the guitar, related to pentatonic scales. Woohoo, baby! I have no idea what pentatonic means.
What is it?
Pentatonic scale, the different chords on a guitar. Are you more, Sir Tony? Are you a fan? Are you like on? Are you acoustic gang? You don't mess with them classical gangs. Them nylon gang? No. They ain't you. You ain't ripping that street. You ain't ripping those strings. I mean, I'm thinking about repping those. What is it called again? Classical? No. The steel strings, the acoustic strings. They sound a lot cooler. I'm gonna be honest. I do actually like the sound of those more, so I'll probably just go with those. In a sense, I may start rock climbing. It'll be a good thing to like have stronger fingers in that way.
Did you call the phone
That's great. I forgot. Well, I called the. Were you here when I called the first one? The one that's across the street. They said they don't have any connection to anyone who can like sell it, but I need to call the other people that are down the road. Hey yo, Chad, I got some conventional ovens. If anyone wants one, I'll sell it for $50. MSRP is like 1100. So I think $30 is a good price for it. It's only 30 years old. It was made in 1994. 1994. Yeah, buddy. 1994. So in 2 more years, 30 years. Wow. Bahamas? More like your mama. I was in the Bahamas. I saw your mama. She was looking real sweet. She put me in pajamas. We sleep together, we cuddle.
Had dreams about llamas.
Dreams about them llamas. Alpaca. Spitting. Camel. Your mama got a camel too. Whoa. Whoa. I tell her, get on a boat. She gets on the boat. We take a stroll on the boat. My gosh. Okay, it's in the Discord? Okay, cool. Pentatonic scales equals octaves, the sound that you will produce. Pentatonic scales equals the octaves that you will produce. Okay. And these be applied along the neck of the guitar. So, like, is there a good terminology? Like, I guess I want to learn the terminology of everything about a guitar. I feel like that's pretty important. And, like, that's, like, a real easy way to understand a guitar is if you can understand everything, like, the components of a guitar and what makes every part different. I'll try and learn that.
Have you heard the one song? It's the dude that plays with one string and it's called The Chicken and something. It goes. The chicken and the corn.
Chicken and the corn.
Get out right off.
Link it. Just link it. Search on your phone and link it. Chicken in the corn. Chicken in the corn.
Brushy one string. It's called Chicken and the corn. Tell Thomas, when the world ends, I want this to be the song for the credits.
You love that shit. For sure.
Gotta get the TV code, bro.
Nah, does it not have to say like link with Wi-Fi? Oh, you don't have the Wi-Fi? That's embarrassing. I'm just kidding. I got you. Chicken in the corn?
Chicken in the corn by Brushy one string. And you ain't gonna get copyright strike because this shit 9 years old and they ain't in third world country.
I don't want to get spoiled, so I'm not gonna listen to it. No. 56 mil views. Oh, they up to something. They're remote somewhere, so you can turn. It's over there. That's crazy. He has like a country accent right now. This is fire. This, huh? Oh. I think the bottom don't know who's ready. Maybe. turn it up.
The homies doing
What's chicken in the corn? I don't know. A banging song for sure, for sure.
I'm trying to hang out with you.
Yeah, facts. Have you ever I want to assume they're Jamaican. Is that a proper assumption? Does anyone know where they're from? I'm assuming it's Jamaican, but I'm not like 100%.
So where was like
They speak in kind of Jamaican style, so I'm gonna have to assume it's Jamaican, or that's just my assumption. Now here's also the thing: they're speaking pretty good English, but it's also like Jamaican English where you can barely understand it. So I was like, if I'm catching 1 out of 20 words, it might be Jamaican English.
and at one point it just wasn't speaking English.
Well, Jamaican they also speak Spanish too, I think. How
I
do
think
I?
you're generalizing.
Actually, I actually don't remember what language Jamaicans mainly speak. I know that they speak English though, or it's taught in school. So most Jamaicans speak English.
That's the only language I know.
They actually may
So
only
the rest
they
of the world
actually
doesn't know it.
they actually may only know English as a main language. I actually don't know. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What are the languages of Jamaica? Okay. Okay, so Jamaican Creole, Jamaican English, and English. So they speak mainly English and Creole. And Creole is a mixture of French, Portuguese, and English and Spanish, I think. It's a mixture of a bunch of, and then also native languages in the area. So they speak English, yeah.
And
Speak
that's
English.
paper.
Yeah.
Now I think that's kind of weird that you said they didn't speak English. There's a possibility they spoke Creole, but there's also a possibility they were speaking English. You didn't understand them.
You said it was a mixture of 3 different languages.
Well, that's Creole, but
Yeah, that's what you
but like
said.
their main language is English. Like literally the first language that popped up at Siri was spinning.
There was one verse that he wasn't speaking English. The rest of it was
Chicken in the corn.
That's English.
That's English.
Remember the part where he's looking pretty going crazy? You couldn't understand what he was saying. That's good, bro. Wasn't one. Play it back. Play it back with subtitles. We're gonna see you. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we do have confirmation that he is Jamaican. Chicken and corn. Oh yeah. And he was. They say like when you're singing, you're able to put on more of an accent, or it's a lot easier to put an accent on when you're singing. And I feel like he had a very, how do you say, country accent when he said chicken on the corn. Yeah. Interesting. You did not know about Creole. It's also there's also Louisiana Creole. So like Baton Rouge. They also are known for having Creole. The Native Americans and some It's just some people from that area. They ended up developing Creole, which is a mixture of languages, because that area was also conquered by Spain for a little bit. And then America came in, and there was some Portuguese settlement. I think it's something a little wild. So a bunch of different mixture of languages. So Creole was created. I guess from country to country, depending on the different types of people that conquered, the Creole would be mixed. So different Creole, I think, is a mixture of those languages in general, and like generality, it has like some European languages and then the native languages mixed in, and that is what is considered Creole. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. Type 1 if you can hear me. Thank you for typing 1. I appreciate it. Chicken on the corn. Yeah. Someone mentioned how I'm assuming they like the microphone. They were saying, "Hey, there's no microphone. I don't see the microphone. Where is it?" There was one time when I would say there actually is. The microphone's actually on the camera, but these days, no, it's not. It's just chilling right next to me, just off screen. Yeah. Should you try to speedrun Duolingo? Yes, you should try and do that. Try and learn a language. What language are you trying to learn? You can try and learn Japanese. And now it always gets harder just depending on what kind of language it is. Once you get down the alphabet, you're golden. Is that possible? Yeah, just spend as much time as possible every day, just learning the rules of a language and then learning the way to pronounce everything. That's how you speedrun Duolingo. Well, the thing about Duolingo is just getting questions right. So you can just attempt to learn everything. You can attempt to just like how would you speedrun Duolingo? You just do as many courses as possible with trying not to get anything wrong. Yeah, that's how you speedrun Duolingo. Now you can obviously do.
Learn it fast. That's what you should say.
Huh?
You basically just have to learn it fast.
Well, you could technically cheat. You could do it 100% zero glitch, and you can just not cheat. But you can always just like Google Translate a lot of stuff. You're already learning Japanese? Oh yeah. You might learn like an extra thing or two from Duolingo, because Duolingo doesn't start off from like the basic stuff. I mean, you probably wouldn't learn that much more. Duolingo teaches a very how they say, not a usable, like a very unrealistic way of speaking Japanese. Is in general how they normally do it. In school, they may be teaching you that way too. If you were to talk to like a Japanese person from your school, if you have someone available, or if your teacher, if you were to ask them like, "Hey, do Japanese people really speak the way that you're teaching me how they speak?" He might have to say, "No, they don't, but I'm still teaching you this way because it'll be the easiest way to teach you." Duolingo is actually really. I think Duolingo is supposed to be like formal, but it's also like an older way of speaking. Japanese with Yuta is a good YouTube channel. I just remembered about this. It's a pretty good YouTube channel. They talk about a lot of cool things, different ways to speak Japanese. So not how you learn it, although you are learning informal. You're learning informal learning of Japanese. Well, Japanese is a very important language culturally to know formal and informal ways of speaking. So like Spanish, you can speak formally and informally. Cambodian too. My aunt tried to teach me the like 4 different ways you can say the word eat and cook, and I was like, for real, you're trying to teach me all these different words, and I kind of don't want to. She was telling me like this is how you speak it to like your grandma. And I was like, these eating words, that's crazy. Also, you lower. So there's an interesting thing. So right. So my uncle, right? I call him Poo, right? So I can say, hey, Poo, this, that. That's a signifying thing of he is someone who's the age of my father or older, and that's a respectful thing. That is like for someone who's a lot older, or just like in a grandfather age, you know, plus 60, something like that. So anyone can be ta. Oh, it's like also a sign of respect. So you don't also have to be old. You can just be really respected and you become ta. So like my dad was like 50 and he was called ta, as not that he's a grandfather or at the age of a grandfather, but that he's at a sign of respect. We have a 2 dozen glaze, 2 dozen chocolate. 5:30, so 7 minutes. What was my point of bringing this? So yeah, I was on the phone call because my little sister was gonna get picked up by my uncle. He's not really my uncle. He's just like a good family friend. So uncle, Asian thing, easy. And he picked her up, and when I told my aunt about it, she was like, "Oh, Poo Cheng," and she said it to my grandma. My grandma I could hear over the phone say, "Oh, Poo Cheng," but like she doesn't need to call him Poo because she's older, or she's at the same age, and my grandma's older than him. But they have to lower it to the youngest person. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Very culture heavy. This lo-fi playlist you got going in the back is heat. Yeah, it's actually jazz. If you want to look for it, look up happy jazz music, literally word for word, and you will find playlists like this. It's straight up fire. I think it's better than lo-fi. Lo-fi has like it's lo-fi hip hop. There's also lo-fi jazz. I don't like lo-fi jazz is good, but it's lower energy than this. This is like has like an upbeat energy to it. More energy than some lo-fi beats. I'm sure you can find like a more hype lo-fi beat, but hype. I mean, this is probably like hype for lo-fi. I think this is straight up fire, straight up gas right here. It's definitely packing heat for show. That heat straight up, twinge. Whoa. Whoa, some of that pussy, please. Shit, when you put it like that. 5 days and 13 hours. Pagu. How many channel points are you at, my man? I wonder if Leo brought his hoodie. You made a mistake on what? Please be careful with that. Please be careful with that box, because it might drop that water too.
There's no water.
There's some in there. Wonderful. That's dangerous. Are you excited for your last day of school?
Oh, okay, so we were playing tug of war. I won every round except for one because me and my friend, we kept on laughing because one of our teammates said, "Boom!" And we started winning. And he's like, "Yes, yes, 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 yes." And me and my friend started laughing that we lost because we started laughing.
Did you win field day or no?
Huh?
Oh, continue. Continue.
What do you mean?
I said, did you win field day?
At 7:45,
You can't-
there's 4 dozen mixed, and they want apples and twisted it.
You don't win field day.
Oh. Whenever we were at Hebron, we won. Remember they challenged all the classes had a thing. And remember,
Did we win?
I was with Miss Doris, and I had James on my
Ours
team.
is freedom. No, I'm thinking
Or not
about
Miss
at
Doris.
North whenever we did all the classes against each other, and they always let the seniors win. Is we smoked the seniors. Remember we were juniors.
Yeah, no, we did it for 3 years straight, and then we lost it our senior year.
I wasn't there for that, but they always let the seniors win. Right? We were juniors, and we smoked them, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
then they let them let us win. We were like, that's bullshit. Y'all suck. And they did the same for Powerpuff.
The
Girls football.
girls football.
They always let the seniors win that too. Like they make bullshit calls and stuff because our class smoked them in that too.
Looks like you.
Only 94% accuracy. Oh. Oh, you made a mistake on the Japanese thing. Only 94 accuracy stats. You allegedly already had an account.
Those dribbling?
No. That's Braden.
Oh, but don't you remember at Hebron we had you could win field day? Oh, I know 8th grade we won field. Oh, we tried to win field day.
I don't remember shit. I remember tug of war.
Yeah, I only remember me and Cole trying to do it, and then I took the thing of like, hey bro, I'm a little uphill right now. I'm also like, hey, this floor kind of muddy. You know what I'm saying?
It was not money for the other people.
That's before you realize how much weight matters.
Yeah. What did Mac do?
She cooked fish.
You were there.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to.
The absolute state of field day at Hebron. The absolute state of field day.
I'm not the biggest fan of football.
I always liked field day.
I did a lot whenever I was a small child.
Like the last field day, it kind of felt like it was nice. Like I was working, I was like, dang, I kind of lost my high school experience, and it allowed me to like be a kid again for like a couple of days or for like a couple hours, and then I won. And then,
Who was it?
whoa,
Full name.
whoa,
Address.
whoa,
Who's the type? Identification.
whoa,
What's a Harry?
whoa,
It tastes like
Above
fish.
the age of 14.
whoa,
Touch it 6 times.
whoa.
Yeah, prove it. Show everyone a video.
also got gloves somewhere. I think there's a boy.
It won't come out. Oh yeah, I get so angry. This is one time where I was by myself. Well, Bailey was with me. And it wouldn't come out this great. I was like, I see that's great fuck.
Please say that she doesn't chocolate. He's making that.
Oh,
He's
oh.
writing down orders.
Call him.
Lihu, do that help shing. Lihu.
Break down. Just look from the phone.
Help Shing. So okay, help Shing first. Help Shing first. Help Shing first. Help Shing first. So the customer can leave faster. The customer ordered, so they want to leave as soon as possible.
And they're gonna want them as soon as they come in because they literally came in yesterday and said just making sure you got my order done.
Dang, we got a crazy amount of orders. I did not think we had that many orders. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm glad this boy did that. Is that all of them though? Thank you. Good work,
You get the
kiddo.
one on the other paper, the 4 dozen mixed with apples and twists.
4 doesn't mix apples and twists. I see a couple mixes.
It's not all apples and twists, but they want apples and twists.
I see a 5 doesn't mix at 7:30.
No, this one's a 7.5.
No nuts. Okay. And I see a 3 dozen mix at 6 o'clock. I see a 2 dozen or 1 dozen apple fritters at 7:30.
That's not it. This one's a 7.5. It's 4 dozen with apple fritters and twists.
Okay, 4 dozen apple fritters and twists.
It's not 4 dozen apple fritters and twists. It's 4 dozen mixed, and they want apple fritters and twists.
Okay. So like, is it like 2 dozen apple and 2 dozen twists, or like, is it like 1 dozen cinnamon twist, 1 dozen glaze, 1 dozen chocolate? Like,
The majority of the fucking order.
it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke,
God
Tank.
damn.
It's not even
Shut the hell
that.
up. Fuck.
Um.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yes. We can. Okay. Can you plug it in? It's right there.
Damn true.
Alright, so I may take the opinion of just simply not making. I wasted 30 minutes on my bed this morning. I woke up at 12 and I was like, alright, I'm gonna get up right now.
That
Hey,
ain't time
this
wasted,
expires
that's
on
time
birthday.
Huh?
This expires on your birthday.
Block
I know.
and cheese.
No way, got it.
Guessing the parmesan. Leo wants to make spaghetti or pasta again. Alfredo. He was mad about not being able to use real cheese, so we got a block of cheese. There was some shredded parmesan, and I showed him the block, and he was like, "Let's get the block." Oh, we saved the turtle yesterday. Okay, so we had there was a turtle that was crossing the street, and Liu, we were driving. Liu jumped out of the car. Actually, so Liu jumps out of the car. He puts the turtle on the thing, and I have to make a turn. And then I call him. Oh, because it was on the other side of the street. If I was gonna turn the other way, I can't just stop in the middle of the road because it's in the improper way. So I instructed him to run across the other side once you save the turtle. And the turtle actually would have been endangered because the turtle was running down the street. Lee, who notices it, points it out. We turn around, and then I see the turtle. It can't get above the ledge, and then there's like a sewer drain, like in the normal sewer drain. So that's the only place it would probably go. And I popped it across, and by the time I drove back around, the turtle was already walking across the grass. After we helped it up.
One time, me, Jimmy, and Sean saved a turtle, and we drove past it, and Jimmy was like, "Damn, that turtle's in the middle. You know the road that connects Fern Valley with
Fern Valley.
The road that leads you to Target.
Yeah.
And you drive all the way down there like curves.
Like right where the library is.
Yeah.
Like about there, yeah.
And so it was around one of those curves. We saw this turtle, and I was like, "We gotta turn around." And he drove like half a mile below us. You gotta turn around. So I turned around, and we're pulling up, and we see a car zooming towards this turtle. We're like, "No." It goes over it and misses it by like this much. We're like, "Yes, yes." And Jimmy got out. It was acting traffic control while I was picking up the turtle because he didn't want to touch it.
Was it a big turtle?
No.
It was the one we saw was.
the size of like a little bit bigger than my hand.
It was a like a fully grown red slider turtle, so like very thick turtle. They're not. I mean, they're like that big, like that wide across.
I'd say it was a little bit bigger than my hand, but like wider.
Yeah. Like if you were to pick him up by his the middle, his flippers won't touch you. That's how big he is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how big like that turtle was. I don't know. I used to have a little turtle, and if you like pick him up like this, he can still scratch you.
Yeah. Well, the motherfuckers are big. We had a yellow belly slider. Yeah, we got one.
Give me some boxes.
Motherfucker just kept getting bigger and bigger. He was so this and this big. We're like, "Oh, what do we do with this thing?" And we didn't even want it. My sister's friend came back from Florida and was like, "Look, I got you a gift. You can't just give somebody a pet as a gift without notifying them." I've got to buy a tank and shit. All this shit. Turtles are shit. Huh? Turtles are expensive. And they smell like shit.
They do. I saved the gopher turtle. Okay, I'm gonna admit to a crime because there's no way you can guys can prove it. You're not even allowed to touch a gopher tortoise because they're illegal. They're not from this region and they're endangered species. So there was one like invasive and endangered. Well, I'm assuming it's an escaped because it was very clean when I saw it. So I'm assuming it was an escaped one from my neighborhood. And it was walking around, and my dad saw it. Or actually, I was on the way to the gym and I saw it. And I was like, "Hey, yo, Dad, there's a turtle right here, and there's a big one." And I googled it, I found it's a gopher. I put it in my backyard. It's starting to turn winter, and it's like it's one of those turtles in the winter. What it'll do is it'll dig 15 feet deep, and just create a hole. It'll create a nest right there. So what I did was like I took a shovel and like I carved into the earth about 3 feet, and just let him chill in there. Like if he wanted to dig more, he can dig more. He actually did not dig that much, and then he actually got out of the hole and went somewhere else and started digging there. But he did it at a tree stump, so you can't just uproot a root.
Yeah.
But I eventually gave it to a friend, and apparently it's a chick magnet, and now I'm sad I didn't keep it. All right.
You always say it.
Huh?
No, Arvia.
So that's why they call them gopher turtles because they be digging holes.
Look, I do this.
Maybe. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I never thought of that. I forgot gophers are like animals too.
You know, you look like.
That's what I always say. Why?
You look like somebody I know. Look, oh, you look like somebody I know.
Bro, I don't care.
Bro, you're racist, bro. All Asian people look the same, bro.
I mean, like,
Hey, yo, look at that boy crazy, bro. But am I wrong? We can make
4
some.
minutes. Scott, we're out here.
What?
We're ready to make it out. Probably glazed.
How many more glazes do we have?
We can do jellies.
Look behind you.
There's
I need
a
those.
dozen dozen right here. So with those, it's about a dozen. It's literally a dozen.
I mean, I can do all of these glazed right now.
And then we also have more glaze too. And also the jellies. Those jellies, since we have that 3 dozen chocolate, you can do one of these trays completely chocolate. The jelly tray.
I like
Charles. Duolingo uses a plain form, which is informal. Interesting. Oh, you were gonna guess 16. I think it was about a little more. I don't really remember. It's a solid amount. I'm gonna do a couple of these fast also. I'm also gonna shut up a little bit. You're spinning straight up facts, Charles. Straight up.
Does she need the glaze?
I don't know. She didn't say so. Ask her. Oh. Liu was wearing the blue hoodie, and a friend ripped off the tape the last time he wore it. And they hoo-hoo-ha-ha'd about it. Pop this.
It's 4 dozens. Right here. Stupid.
Jeez. Don't say that in front of customers like that. Jeez.
Like. Yeah. Shit. You.
You're just like mom. Jeez.
Look at how much.
Okay. You're left in front of 6. Go him.
Yo, straight up, Shane.
You're a brat.
Bro, I ain't no brat. Yeah.
Yeah, you could have said excuse me for instead of like.
Bro, I should have called in today.
Hey, this is one
You want a donut? Come get one.
Bro.
What, man?
Summer, you need a delivery boy. I'll be your delivery.
Get the Vespa?
Bro, can you like wait a damn second?
Or I got cinnamon twist?
No. Aww.
Bro, he spent 5 minutes writing orders, and he's not even gonna do anything.
That's why. You found it.
Sorry about the sound. Things seems like someone messed it up. No audio is boring. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It actually wasn't planned. Sorry. I don't know how long it lasted. I didn't see pancakes, but I saw Rocket Kid. Got unplugged. Someone tripped it.
So how did Kylie react to your
Pound, pound, pound. Fun fact, pound in Khmer means fart. Straight up, straight up.
Hey Luke, I'm just saying, we might want to invite some of my other family to the wedding. Because I heard that my cousin from France is coming.
So, I don't know that motherfucker. I ain't got no interest in having a motherfucker at my wedding.
She could be.
Yang is coming?
Yep.
When? Huh?
And her mom.
When?
I don't know, sometime in the fall, damn it.
Oh, sometime in the fall. He's not even getting married in the fall. He's getting married next fall.
Yeah, she coming next. Oh yeah, shit, fuck. Fucking wedding.
Alright. I got my French cousin coming in. Oh my gosh. And we can hang out all day. She's cool, bro. She's cool as fuck.
She ain't invited to the wedding.
Okay. I'm gonna hang out with her all day. And she's French, so she's gonna be on this sleep schedule.
So she's gonna come like more on. She's French.
She's gonna just smoke cigarettes every other 5 minutes.
She's gonna blow one of his.
She got mad at me.
The American, the amazing
She got mad
cards,
at me
not
because I
good.
spent over $300 on an Apple Watch.
Where's that Apple Watch now?
In my room. I mean, not in my room, in my
It
desk.
was 94.
I think about a month ago.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. I just don't have time to wear it. I don't like. I have to take it off when I get here.
Does she live in Paris?
She lives in the countryside of France, so uncultured.
Because I was worried she'd pull up at the park and just run into my car. Have you seen people park in Paris? People literally leave their e-brake not up, so when people parallel park, they can push their cars out of the way with their car.
You think we don't parallel park?
No.
Yeah, that's the point of the joke car. It doesn't always have to make
Okay, dude, that was a joke.
realistic sense.
That's a pretty crazy fact, though. She may be one of those French people, though, that don't have to drive. They just train around everywhere.
I found it on a video on Instagram, and dude was like, "This is how French people park." And there was hella French people in the comments talking about, "Hell no, that's only the motherfuckers in Paris. We don't do that bullshit. Those are the Paris."
I mean, I just gotta assume, like, the back and front and the cars gotta be, like, mad destroyed.
Hey, will you look over here? He's destroying all the donuts. He picked a donut and threw it at the other donuts. I did chocolate donuts.
Wow. How many?
Seems that Tao is in a bad mood. He has been angered. The four gods have warned us.
You know the like sometimes people when they get mad,
Huh?
they like this all day.
He
And
hooked
like
up the lid
I
to
don't
the
like
pill
me
and
and
he
Mom
did.
would be like try to do it and like after 20 seconds it hurts our eyebrows.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes.
Yes. We
This is
need
what-
someone to go replace Sleepy. Lee, you can dip.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
He's angered.
So you reward his anger by making him not do what he doesn't want to do?
Well, it's the same position. Well, he doesn't like. He actually doesn't like dipping. He actually likes the front. He's worked in the back before. And he actually likes. He enjoys the front, which is crazy. Like I've never met someone like that.
I was like that at first, and then that's annoying. I liked the front more at first, but then I liked to do what I was doing up here, and people in front got more annoying, so I was just perfect here. You said make all these jelly chocolate, right?
Yes. Yes. We could just sell them as chocolate. Because these MFOs want all these rounds and such. Hey, my order list is gone. That's alright. Apparently someone wants a dozen upper fritters at some point.
When they don't get them, they can not have them.
Okay. Alright, it's so important to just kind of stop making apple fritters right now that I actually just don't even want to make them. Okay. I'm just going to put these to the side for a second, and I'm just going to roll a lot of dough. Otherwise, Luke and Sky will be behind for a little bit. Or I guess ahead. Hank asks, what made you cut your hair short? Not long. Sweetheart?
And summer heat.
In summer heat.
And cock climbing.
Did you just say cock climbing?
No?
Cock binding? I have no idea what he said. You're going into winter? Whoa, does New Zealand actually get cold or no?
We're gonna do something with the
Did you watch the cross-examination of Amber Heard?
Is it the trial over now?
I don't know.
It was supposed to last week, and they did every other week.
I'm not sure. I think they stopped for the day. Oh, I think that was yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago. So I don't know. Maybe yesterday was the last. I don't know. But I saw the thing where Critical was talking about
Which one you got?
it.
Oh, I watched Critical's video on it.
The recent one.
Yeah. It's just Johnny Depp versus it's like 40 minutes long.
Yeah, and it's about the donation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Have you seen the clip of her lawyer go, can't defend it? I'm trying, I really am. That's not what you should be doing as a lawyer. She said something like that, but she just paused, took a deep breath, and said, I'm trying, I really am. You suck.
And I hear that Amber is countersuing, so there's another lawsuit going on with Johnny. And they brought a Twitter analytical person.
I know that
Interesting.
Johnny actually has a good chance of losing because she never actually said his name or anything.
Said his name in like news articles and stuff, or
Never specified his name. That's
uh,
pretty important in a business.
well,
Or
he
at least
done.
that's what I saw the lawyer say.
But I mean, the divorce following that. Interesting. I guess that's interesting that she's never been interviewed and then someone asked about it. Like no one asked, like, so the harassment by Johnny. But I guess the lawsuit itself, right? Well, like when they got divorced, a lot of the settlement came from the abuse as well. Was that something or no? I mean, I guess I don't know. So.
I think it was really funny. You know how whenever Johnny's lawyer hit her with the hearsay over and over again, like they did to Johnny earlier in the case. Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Ever seen that clip? Johnny was talking to this motherfucker, hit him with that like 5 times, and then they did it back to Amber later in the day.
I use pledged and donated synonymously. And then her argument
What do you
became
need, Lito?
Glaze Swiss. Her argument then became, oh, because Johnny sued me, I wasn't able to pay. And then it was like, well, you had that money for 13 months, where you had the full amount and you hadn't been sued yet.
And Elon paid some of it under her name.
Yeah. And she said that wasn't supposed to be that wasn't supposed to go towards her fulfillment. Yeah, Elon and her like broke up a long time ago because he has a new baby, EX plus squared, MC squared, just like that. I was thinking like, wait, they're not together.
Her and James Franco in the elevator.
Uh-uh.
Oh, they did that.
Amber Heard and James Franco?
While she was very clearly, and like James Franco was laying his head on her shoulder and shit, they were going up the elevator. You could tell it was like middle of the night type shit because she was just like had a blanket wrapped around her and stuff.
Maybe she was cold, Luke.
Maybe she was cheating on her husband.
Maybe, you know, she's just a bitch.
Yeah. Make my shit up with that woman. Yeah. I will ask my
You use hit and punch synonymously. I see. Well, Amber does not use punch and hit synonymously. It's very different. Very different. But pledged and donated, same word. I guess somewhat cold, negative C. Not a negative C, but the high at 13C, 55. Today was a high at 55. So I'm assuming at night it can probably drop like 20 or 30 degrees. So what? Is it like... Well, you said it doesn't get negative, so it wouldn't get that below 0. So it's probably... Is like coldest temperature like 5 to 10? Something like that? Honestly, I like having a cold head. Like I like it whenever my hair is short and my head is cold. Like I like the feeling of it. Cold head.
Man,
I may just have to cut my hair short just for that one time experience that I haven't had in a while.
and then just grow back.
And just grow it back, which will take me fucking 2 years.
So,
Okay. Okay, Boomer.
but at least while it's growing back, you get to experience many different hairstyles.
Yes. Ooh, and then I grow it back just in time for Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, I guess I need to match his hair, which is now like down here. You know, he has it longer now.
Who knows? Maybe he becomes. They stop him and he cuts his hair.
Ooh, you right. You right.
Back to how it used to be.
Yeah.
And then your hair is just way longer than this, and you're like, dang, I don't look like hair bigger. So you can shoot yourself in the foot.
Oh, I just have a bullet in my eye. Someone finished all of that, and someone was going. Someone was like going through the thing of like, well, no one is really wrong.
No.
Flowerson, did you unfollow and follow again?
Never mind.
It occasionally gets to 0. Okay, I see. Glaze Swift's 5 minutes.
They're
He's
ready.
making it right now. Holy papa. Hey Devon. I have a important question. Now, I know you mentioned some good stuff. Oh, I got that. Fine, man. Devon, you back? You're back? Okay, you're back. Alright, so check me out. Now you mentioned you got that smoke. No, I'm not asking for any smoke, but I'm asking for a scale. Because I need a scale that can do like some numbers. But I kinda want one that's like classically for like a stoner to use. Because I feel like that's more funny. Or I guess I could just get some like Rick and Morty stickers on it. I mean I just need a scale that like is pretty accurate. Put some stickers on it, and we're good. Also, how's your grandma doing, Devon? Oh, she's doing well.
Oh yeah. One time you were in the bathroom and you told me something that was like 2 months ago. And I never told you just in case the news mom actually was that. I made it your mom joke to this dude. He went from what I'm saying. I went, yeah. I dicked her all the way to the grave. He said, you're weird. And I was like, I hope the mom actually did.
Hold on, let me see.
But like,
Was it? Possibly. If you go to the local crackhead gas station, they always have scales. Okay. Always. They gotta have scales. Alright. Okay. Can you actually pull those apples out in there? I think the cinnamon rolls in there too already.
what is it?
He needs apples soon. My God.
Make sure that heads up.
Boom.
Sometimes you just need
just got done COD wagers for 3 hours. You're dead. I see, I see.
You can't do that. That is. You can get paid $1 million for working here, and you still would say, I don't get paid enough.
You know why? Spoiled
Spoiled brat.
I could go
brat.
Maybe I'll do it. What? $1 million?
Okay, then my.
How's the nuts? Doing good. You started with 25 and ended the day with 275. Good day today. Interesting. I guess, COD, right? COD wagers.
Yeah, but.
And then you get to change your like.
What?
You heard me.
What if I wrote hardball?
Boom.
What?
Boom.
There you go. There you go.
Saffron, good morning.
I cheered for you.
Kid want to do 100 and you kind of duck them 30, 60. 1v1 okay, 1v1 people. And doing them wagers. I see. Okay. Some kid wanted to do 100 and I was kind of ducking him. 30 to 60. My gosh. You think you didn't even get paid from him? Tis. My only experience playing COD is zombies. I played zombies a little bit with my cousin. Fun game. And hello, Saffron. I just need to lose weight, man.
You okay?
No.
Want me to kiss it?
No.
Want me to call your mama?
No. Leave me alone.
Ow.
It's in your mouth. Haha. Whoa.
That boy just mouth farted.
Oh, straight up. Tell me, do you wanna love me forever? No. Or is it just a hit and run? Alright. You just got here. Tis. I don't even. Dude, bro. Those aren't even my ads, bro. Oh, also, if you turn off your ads, you still get pre-rolls. So I've turned off my ads before, and then guess what? I had zero. What did I have zero of? Oh yeah, like I guess if you're on mobile PC, sometimes you would get ads, sometimes you wouldn't coming in. But on mobile, you're kind of guaranteed to get an ad coming in. So that's why I stopped doing it. Because also you get like a little more ad rev, so that's kind of nice. But it's not that much to like, I don't know, justify like kind of ruining the experience of watching the stream.
Are there any other videos?
For people who aren't subs. Making money, keep it king. Straight up, straight up.
I make no money. I get underpaid.
Oh. The odds of having both. Hamea. That's Paul Goose. Is those both from different people? Jean Phil. And this is from Ejir and Hame. When you use that code for the hotel, let them know your rate, by the way. What is my rate? Huh? When you use that code for the hotel, let them know your rate, by the way. Rate. My rate? I don't know what a rate is. Oh, let me know how much they give me off, or how much it costs, like a night. And I can't do like, I can't do like Expedia. I have to go into the hotel and then order it then, or I have to, or do I have to? What do I have to do? Like, can I go on the Choice Hotel apps and I can reserve a hotel on the app? And then when I walk in, I pay at the door, or how would that work? You have to book ahead with that link. Okay, using that link and that website, I have to use it. Okay. I got you, my man. By far, my best experience in a hotel. There's two hotels that come to my mind. When I was in Zacatecas City, my mom, using her Expedia points, she got literally one of the most expensive hotels you could get in Mexico, and right in the town square, like literally in the middle of one of the ankles of the town square, and she got it right there, and it's a beautiful location. It was really cool. Devon, thanks for the host, man. Hey yo, Devon, do a thing real quick. Give me a followish. How long have you been following? So I know it's been a while. But she got it's like a $400 a night hotel. And she got it down to, I think it was only like 100 or something a night, and we stayed there for I think one night. I think it was only one night, yeah. Or maybe 2 nights? I forgot. I think it was just one night. And then we left the next day. 7 months, 3 hours. My gosh, that's 7 months, dog. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. $7 months? Wasn't my 8 months like a couple days ago? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. 7 months and you only been stuck for 2 months? Tis. That's a disservice by me. That's a disservice by me. Simple. Disservice. No problemo, my man. No problemo.